Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we have my wife. Hi.
I'm horrible at this.
Today we have my wife here. And we are going to be showing you how to make fast food, low FODMAP food. Low FODMAP fast food. You get
Basically, I have tummy issues. I can't eat a lot of stuff, so we can't go to McDonald's, and we wanted McDonald's, so we brought McDonald's home.
So, oh, your broccoli's still on the stove.
Okay, I'll try.
So, to start out, just going off the idea that you're feeding two people, we're using roughly a pound of hamburger meat, as we call it, ground beef. The hamburger meat, as we call it. And then roughly 2 pounds of chicken breast is what we're going to be using today. You can technically dice that up if you want to. We're just going to chop it into chunks and then bread it. But you can dice it up if you want to. So, we're going to get into it. And we're just going to get right into starting. So, see you guys in a moment. Hello. She's controlling the...
Oh, here we go. Hey. I'm annoying him. That's what I'm good at. Okay. Meats.
Oh.
We haven't used our microwave yet to de-thaw things. And considering the fact that we have only been here 2 months now, we should have already figured that out.
Well, yeah, but usually you don't de-thaw things in a microwave. You de-thaw them in a different manner.
That's normally how my family de-thaws everything. Unless it's steaks. And then that could sit out on the counter or in the refrigerator. I'm bouncing. I'm tired.
So,
I'm grabbing my water.
make sure you have washed them beforehand. But collect potatoes. Make sure
That has an eye on it.
Make sure they have a lot of eye on them right here. They need to have a lot, definitely. Way too much. I mean, way too little eyes on this one. There's not enough eye on this one.
You want me to cut them? Okay, I'm good at cutting them.
We're cutting thin ones.
I know. You want me to do one?
Okay, let me make sure you go. Hi guys.
I guess I'm letting him do everything.
No. I want to make sure you know how thin we're cutting.
Honey, McDonald's does not have shoestring fries.
Are you okay with cutting that thin? Look. Because that gives that each potato will give us a lot more fries. That's why we are not breading the fries. Okay?
Do I need to move?
Well, no. What we're going to do is we're going to come and bring this over here. So people can see. Oh, hold on, guys. So people can see exactly what's going on over here. This over here is what you want to get your fries at, I think. Nice thin cut lines. You can see that she's cutting them very nicely done. Very nicely done. FYI, we are going to have pickles on our hamburger parts. Oh, I didn't tell you what we're doing this. The pickles on our hamburger parts, and we're going to just use normal gluten-free bread.
We don't have buns because we forgot about buns.
And then we're going to use chicken breast for our chicken nuggets. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having chicken nuggets, burger, cheeseburger, and potato fries.
Potato fries?
French fries.
It's called French fries, you ding dong. Hello.
That's the camera, honey.
Okay, well, I don't know. I'm just staring at weird things, okay? So my eyes may look crazy.
But that's what we got for this part. So, I'm going to hop out and I'm going to get back to you guys once we get to...
Just leave it running so that way then you can just go ahead. If you're going to have to edit
Next
anyway.
part. So, okay guys, hi. So, now, hold on a moment. We're going to use the measuring cup. Hold on, guys. Just a minute. Get yourself a container, and then you're just going to take that. Get yourself some nice water. Fill your container like 5/8 of the way full. Bring it on over.
I think you said 5/8 instead of a little over half.
Put in some salt. You have particular salt?
Grab the pink salt.
Okay.
Wait. Is the pink salt? Oh, the pink salt's behind them.
Oh. Himalayan pink salt. Use some Himalayan salt. I'm the one who's in control here.
I'm the one with the knife.
Fair point.
I promise I don't try and kill him ever. I just like being crazy.
That would be careful.
We do not need to put that on your channel! Don't worry, we're never intentionally planning anyone's demise. Normally.
No, of course not. You gotta make jokes. Okay, and then you'll just take a grouping of fries, as you can see here, nice grouping of fries.
Excuse me.
And you're just gonna take those and take one large fry. Think like what you usually see at a fast food restaurant with the large fries. So you take one large fry worth of fries and just take it on over. You're going to bring those over, and you're just going to do just like what we have right here. You're just going to let them soak right on in there. Just going to let them soak in there for a few moments. I just don't get stuck. And I don't know if you can see it. One's almost done, which means that we are about to take out our hamburger meat.
Score! I threw the potato in the trash.
She's insane.
Hey! Love you too. Did I tell you about the time my grandma used to microwave hamburgers? Like literally that's how she would cook them.
Technically, this partially did do that. As I presumed it would.
Okay.
But that is fine.
I never like rolled it over or anything.
It never asked you to. Okay, well, what you're going to do, and if it gets cooked a little bit, it's whatever. I think you guys all understand how to cook meat on the stove. Hopefully. Hope you're not trying to make hamburgers and you don't understand this. And you're just going to separate the meat out. You can still smell the meats. Okay. FYI, it being slightly cooked, this is why you usually want to de-thaw it.
Not in a microwave
Set it in your fridge for
overnight.
Yeah, usually people suggest overnight. You technically can look up how to do each meat and do it for how long it says. But that is the usual suggestion, to do it overnight. Always wash your hands before you begin trying to cook a meal.
Or just cooking with raw meat in general.
Well, I meant before to wash your hands before touching raw meat and afterwards. But now what you're going to want to do, you're going to take this. Now, a lot of times they put seasonings in them. You can put what you want. As long as I'm going to take over here. Where is it?
What are you looking for?
Where's our salt, honey?
The normal salt?
Normal salt.
I don't know. I don't ever use normal salt. I only ever use the coarse Himalaya salt that I normally have.
Hold on just a moment, guys. I'm going to go get salt. You can talk with my wife here while I go do this.
I don't know if talking to me is always a good idea. Cause also, why are you going to the living room to find the salt?
In case it was brought in here.
Oh. Wait a minute. I think I might remember where we put it. Never mind. It's not in here. Hello.
Hello.
Did you check behind the?
Oh, please go back to cutting.
He found the salt.
I found the salt.
Let's just go with I'm the short one. He's the tall one, and he put it in a spot that only he can get to. I love you.
So you can flavor it with what you want to flavor it with. What we're going to do is we're going to use some salt, some pepper.
Please just salt and pepper. No, none of that, please. What? Just because you can't, I don't want salt and I just want salt and pepper on my hamburger. I don't want that on my hamburger, please.
Okay, I'm trying to make it.
I know, but I don't want any chives in it.
Hi. Use chives if you want to replace onion. What we're going to do here is, usually it's better if the meat's not already half cooked. You're going to put some pepper on it.
And I got my potatoes cut. Oh yeah, there's a hole in the bottom of that.
That would have been nice to have known.
I forgot about
Could
that.
you grab that towel down there on the stove?
This one?
Yes, set it underneath it.
You do realize that paper towels would have made a lot more sense.
I just needed something to set it up. There we go. Then you want to take salt. Put some salt on this. If you want it very much.
Trying to give us cardiac arrest?
Let me finish. If you want to make it very much fast food style,
I'm so
put
sorry.
so much salt that after you mix it around, it looks white.
I'm going to have to whack you right
Fast food is not healthy.
now. I do not appreciate the fact that I'm taking this off here.
Okay. But you mix it together, and then what you want to do is you're going to make two patties. Two patty. Well, actually, I forgot. No, what we're doing? We want to make 4 patties because we're doing a double cheeseburger. So you want to make 4 patties. So if you're making just a normal cheeseburger, make 2 patties. If you're making a double cheeseburger, make 4 patties. And then with those 4 patties, you're going to heat up your oven. We're using a gas oven, so I'm going to let my wife handle the situation of heating it up accurately. I mean not burning the bottom of the pan.
Oh, you mean like when you had decided it was a smart idea to accidentally almost set the house on fire?
I was making squid. I've never fried something in a pot. I usually fry it in like an actual fryer. So I'm used to frying things in a fryer. So yes, I almost created an issue. But you're going to want to heat up your device, as you can see over here, our device over here. You want to heat up your device over here, and then put your meat on your device. How does your
Don't
cooking
ask why
device?
he used device as he means heat up the stove heat up the pan. Do not know why he said device. It would be different if we were talking about like a Blackstone or something like that. That would be a cooking device. But it's the stove. Oh, hellos! My eyelids are giant.
Now you want to come up here and dethaw some more meat. We're going to try to dethaw this in a little bit less time. This time. We're going to set it for the same thing, but we're going to take it out sooner. Because what do you guys know? So, I will be back with you guys in just a moment when stuff starts going again. Another key detail. Always make sure that you take some vegetable oil, or non-stick, basically any form of non-stick oil, spray down your pan. That's a little wet because that's a little bit too much over there, but always make sure that you do that and you spray down that pan. So, there you go. Okay, guys, and now you want to just kind of turn these into 4 little patties. You're going to push those down when you get it onto the thing. And you want to chop up, out of pickles, some slices out of those. So, got all that. So here in just a moment, we're going to start the next process. So we're going to thaw this other one, and then we're going to come back to that in a moment. So, pause, one, stop. Okay, here we go. So, now, let's get started. Oh, it's a hamburger. Sorry, it's kind of difficult to do. So, what we'll do is grab up patty. And so now you just want to let your burgers start sizzling. You just want to let that happen for a little bit, and once that's done, then we will get back to you. And I'll flip it and I'll show you what it's supposed to look like whenever you flip it. So, see you guys over there. Okay, and now, closing on the end. Just going to give it a little bit longer. It should look roughly like this on the top whenever you're flipping them over. And you want to get them to a nice 160 on the inside before you take them off, which is going to be here in a couple minutes. And then you'll just take them off. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know why I cut out. Don't know what you guys all were able to see. The computer just decided to be weird for a minute, but hello. So, here you've got some nice patties taken off of there. And that's the burgers part. And we'll bring this over here, this over here. And we want to set this up. Hold on just a moment. No! Okay, so if you're using a gas stove, you want to get it up to 2. And we're just going to be using a pot to not put the oil in yet. We're just going to be using, probably closer to where they actually use anyway, vegetable oil. And so we're just going to let this heat up, then we'll put the vegetable oil in, and we'll put the fries in, and then after the fries, we'll do the chicken nuggets, and boom, we'll be done. So, I will see you guys momentarily whenever I start chopping up the meat for the chicken nuggets. Okay, everyone, so you want to make sure that you have things chopped up like this. This over here is basically all the fat. You can leave that on there if you want, but usually people don't have that on there because usually you don't think of the fat with the chicken nugget. You think of the fat from the oil, but not from the thing itself. So, I will get back to you momentarily once stuff starts getting done. Okay, so now after letting your thing heat up a little bit, you're gonna get some of this. You take it and pour it in. You're gonna use a lot of this and fill up your thing. You're gonna let that heat up very little. You're gonna get a bubble while it's heating up to go make your stuff. So take a bowl, take some breadcrumbs, let me make sure. Keep these out in case you need more. Gluten-free breadcrumbs is good, of course. Gluten-free flour. And some eggs. Make sure you get no shell in there. I suggest about 2 eggs, depending on how much you put in. And mix that all together. Chopping up those yolks, making it a little bit easier to do so. And if you need more egg in this process, go ahead and do so, and I will show you whenever that's done. And you should have this really weird looking consistency. It's almost like meal. But now what you're gonna do is you're going to get some tongs, and you're going to begin the process with the fries. Have a plate and some paper towel on top of that plate ready to go, so that way you can place those down. So go get your fries down. Now, while we're waiting on that, we're going to bring this over here. So now we're going to want to come over here, set up like a little lineup tray right here. Take this, put it in that, place it down on the plate. And rinse and repeat that process until all of them are done while your fries are cooking. So, I'm going to do that, and I'll show you guys what they should look like afterwards. Okay guys, so just real quickly while we're waiting the last couple of ones on stuff to get done. Gonna get out our bread. We're gonna start making our plates. And FYI, you'll know when the fries are done whenever they flip to the top. Oh, we want to open up now? First and foremost, you want to get out 4 pieces. Okay, you want to place this over here. You want to take your hamburgers. You want to go 1 cheese, 1 cheese. Using some of my life's cheese or cheddar cheese for this. So you grab out this and put it on. There's another piece on. And if you want to get it to do that melt, then you can do this way earlier, or you can also put it on right afterwards. Or you can also put it in the microwave if you really want to. That's up to you. But place those on there, do that. And if you're going to do that, which I'll do that real quickly just to show you. What you want to do is pop this open. Place this up there with just those guys, except for the center. Which one of you want to do? If you're going to do that, and you want to make it more burger-like with having this kind of bread, then I suggest you take some sesame seeds and put those on top. Of one of your 2 buns. And then you place that on there. Do not set that on top of the other one. Sit down for 30 seconds, let it go. And by this point, your fries should be good. For your first batch, at least. You can check with also using a fork. Now, I'm using tongs. You can use other devices to make this simpler. There's a lot of fries in there. Sadly, I don't have an air fryer here. Yes, that is so. You're okay. We'll be getting here soon, buddy. But also, FYI, guys, I'm doing a secondary option because of the factor of egg masses. So I'm treating the secondary option being used for the chicken egg. But once you get all your frying out, then you can go in. You can grab that second set and lace them in. So give me just a moment. You can see after microwaving it that you can get that burger to here, and that these are cooked into it a little bit. Now, if you want to really get that, then you're gonna want to paste it into like some butter or something. But that's up to you. Now, technically, if you want to make the burgers right, you need to put on there some lettuce, tomato, all that. But technically, you can put whatever you want. You can ask them not to put those things. So we're gonna use just on this. We're just gonna add on pickles and some ketchup from Foddy, which is actually low-FODMAP safe. So, thank you. And that is why you have these sliced up pieces. You just take a tiny pickle and slice it up. And boom, there's one. And there's two. Place on there like so. And then you're going to take your body ketchup. Open it up and just put the ketchup right on top. And baking challenges will be done also, FYI, with the low-FODMAP in mind now. So, once you put both of those on there, then you can just plop this right down on top of it. And boom, you have yourself using that bun, but you would actually just use a normal bun for yourself. A fast food burger. Now, I'm going to go check the fries. And I'll get back to you once we're getting the chicken nuggets in. FYI, in case I didn't say it, I think I did, but in case I didn't. When it comes to making the other no eggs way, just take the meat after you're done with it, after you've already cut it up and stuff. Roll it in the breadcrumbs, then roll it in the flour. But now what we're going to do is just the same as your fries, just pick up chicken nugget, put it in. So I will get back to you guys whenever I'm doing the next thing. Okay, everyone, welcome back. So after you finally get all that done, you should come out with this. Your chicken nuggets, which this is why I showed you using the eggs part. Because you don't use eggs and do it this way, then they're not going to get really brown. But your fries, if you put them in that salt water beforehand, they're going to taste salty. If you want more salt, which I guess is closer to McDonald's fries usualness, then what you're going to want to do is just add more salt to those. And like I said, if you put butter in the sesame seeds, that'll do that. Get usual buns if you want it more like a burger, but there you go. So, that is how to make a low FODMAP version of fast food. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Go away, bug. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And like the video. Comment down below what you guys want to see in the next one. See you later. Saikyo-kun out.